to another episode of Joe's Corner. And the gems that we're going to drop tonight is communication. And that's a broad topic, yo. Honestly.
Absolutely. Let me tell you something, man. We still struggle with communication to this day. And that's real shit. Like, we don't sit down here and tell y'all bullshit. Like, we still struggle with that shit. That's a timely thing. Like, if you want something to be done, if you want something to be fixed, and it matters to you, you're gonna try it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if it takes months, if it takes years. You want it to be fixed. But in any situation, you know, you go into, you just want to be heard. You want to be, you want whatever you're saying to not feel like, okay, I'm just saying shit and nobody's even listening or even acknowledging that I'm talking.
You want it to be important.
You want
it
to be important. You know what I'm saying? You want that. You get what I'm saying? So that's the biggest issue. You get what I'm saying? And then when you have two strong-minded people that you know for a fact that's not just going to lay for anything, that comes with it too. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of it, you just gotta, for us, I feel like we always find where the love is. You get what I'm saying? We're just
that always brings us back.
It always brings us back. It don't matter whatever we going through. You get what I'm talking about? Like, we can sit down here and we can argue for days, maybe 3-4 days. You get what I'm saying? And when we get to a point where we're just looking at each other, we're just like, yo, what the fuck?
Like, why are we arguing?
What is this even
and
for?
Most of the time, honestly, it gets to a point where, like, what the fuck was we just arguing about a couple hours ago or a couple days ago?
You get what I'm saying?
But we've been together for 8 years, y'all. Yeah. And like he said, we're still working on communication. So it's not something that needs to be rushed. It's not something that, okay, I got to fix this right now. Like, you have to take your time. You have to talk with your counterpart, figure out where y'all are missing the communication, where y'all not listening to each other, where you guys need to work on listening to each other, so you guys both can be heard, so your voices both can be heard, so you guys don't, so neither one of you feel like your opinions or your thoughts or your points are less important than the other person. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like communication is a very important thing in a relationship. It's right there neck and neck with trust.
Absolutely.
And I feel like if you don't have communication in your relationship, you don't have anything. You're just having sex.
It can make or break a relationship.
Honestly, like, it's something that if you see a future with somebody, if you want to be in the relationship for the long haul, then communication shouldn't be a problem. And nobody's saying, because we're two strong-minded people, and that's the funny thing. Like, we've met each other's matches because he's very strong-minded. I'm very strong-minded. We have our own opinions, and when we feel like we're right, we're right.
That's it.
So it's hard. It gets to a point where it's hard to, like, let me hear what he's saying or let me hear what she's saying, because at that point when you're mad and when you're at your peak, you're like, I don't give a fuck. Like, what I'm saying is true. I don't give a fuck what he's saying. Not saying that he's wrong or I'm wrong, but I just don't want to hear what he's saying. He don't want to hear what I'm saying. No. So just try to work on that. And that is definitely one of the things we're trying to work on. Not trying, we're working on. Because we have a son and we cannot be combating with each other so much. Not so much, because we don't argue that much. But we can't be combating with each other over something that we can literally just talk about and communicate about. You know?
You can't let a relationship get on gridlock. Like, honestly, gridlock is the worst fucking thing. Like, when y'all just stagnant, y'all just staring at each other mad. Like, what the fuck is that doing? Honestly, what is that doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't doing nothing for y'all, man. So, you know, when you get to a point where it's just honestly like, yo, what are we doing here? You get what I'm saying? What are we doing here? And honestly, there be times where we mad at each other and I just look at her and I just go tickle her some shit.
Yeah.
Like, I just go like, come on, man. Like, we gotta get over this shit somehow. And I'm just like, well, a tickle, you gonna get mad at a tickle? You get mad at a tickle, my God.
So wrong.
So, I mean, honestly, we love each other. We love each other.
Yeah,
so
like, the love should always win.
Outshines,
like,
man.
If you in a relationship and y'all not communicating and whatever the case is, and you guys don't come to an understanding at the end of the day, there's something going on that's deeper than communication. You know what I'm saying? It's the
It
love
might be.
always wins.
It
And it's
definitely
not
might
that's
be.
not the
Not
case all
always
the
the
time.
case,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna put that on anybody. That's not
Yeah.
the case all the time. But I feel like the love should always win in all cases. Like arguments, disagreements, lack of communication. Like the love should always win.
Right.
You should always find the love in everything. Like you should. I don't like going to sleep angry, and he doesn't like going to sleep angry. We don't like.
I don't
going
like
to
when
sleep,
she go to sleep angry.
you know what I'm saying? So
saying?
we make sure that the love always went at the end of the day, before the end of the day.
Right.
And that is a gem we wanted to drop on you guys. We want to make sure that put a little salt on it. I want to make sure that everybody out there is, having a good relationship, living their best life, just being happy and being in love. Like Valentine's Day is coming up, a new year is coming up, new season is coming up.
Right.
Like we just want to make sure that everybody is good within their relationship and what the fuck?
And
like
healthy, happy.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Come on, let's
See,
smile.
Come on,
let's,
man.
Let's live it up.
We new parents, man. I got my damn dad bod right now. I gotta get back to the gym. They closing the shit down every week. I don't know when to go back. But you get what I'm saying? Like that's the dilemma we need to be on, and that's what we should be worried about.
Like
not within your infrastructure.
counterpart.
You know what I'm saying?
That should be the strongest foundation to fight off the demons and the bullshit that you have to face when you go outside. You understand?
Yeah.
So keep your foundation strong. Make sure that the person that you are with is the person that you want to be with, and that they're just not there for the season. Understand? We don't got time for season people. You need people that's supposed to be permanent in your life, not temporary. So get it together, y'all. Wake up.
Let's get it.
So, like I said, I love you guys so much. I appreciate all the support, all the love. Oh, and hold on. A shout out to my good up sis, Mariah, for this topic, communication. I love you, sis. You always looking out, always dropping gems on me to give me insight on what I should talk about. So I fuck with you heavy. Love you, love you, love you. Love the support. Love everybody out there. Love the interaction. Love the support. Keep it up. So let's do it.
Let's get it.
Get into it. Anyway, y'all. Love you guys so much. Have a great night. Mwah.